What is going on, YouTube and weight loss warriors? It's your boy C-Dub, and I'm back with another video. And today I want to give you 5 simple things you can do to give yourself a little bit better results in weight loss and also to make yourself more healthy at the same time. And I'm going to bring it to you right after this. What is going on? My name is C-Dub, and if you're new to this channel, I lost 125 pounds eating just one meal a day, or OMAD. I'd like to welcome you to the channel. I started this channel to hook you up with tips, tricks, knowledge, and ideas that I learned along the way in my journey to help you out on your journey. I'd like to welcome you and to my subscribers, my weight loss warriors, the people that click on my videos day in and day out, help this channel grow and help this channel reach new people. I appreciate each and every one of you for allowing me to impact this weight loss community. Thank you so much. Today's topic is really important, so I want to jump right into it and get it going, because what I wanted to do was put together a little list to give you some tips to get you going on maybe getting a little bit more healthy with something very simple that I also think will help you in your weight loss results. And so in order to do that, I put together a list of 5 things, and it really turned out to be kind of 6-ish things. So it'll be a 5-6 kind of combo at the end. But I just wanted to bring you some easy, simple stuff. And so the very first thing that I'm going to say is something that I've preached on this channel before, and I'll preach it, over and over again. It's just make sure you're moving more or getting steps in. And steps to me are very simple. I've had 3 knee replacements, so I understand pain and I understand what that element is. So I get it if you can't make the steps. But if you're able to walk even a little bit, get walking and then grow it every day until you reach that, 10,000-ish step mark. Now, I also understand that 10,000 steps is just a number that's pulled out of the sky. It isn't a real thing that's been proven to be something that, is going to change your health around. But I think if you're targeting to make sure you're walking more than you were walking, then you're going to add all kinds of good things into your life, and it's going to get you going and feeling better. And I also think that during the time in which I set aside to walk, it gives me a chance to clear my head and allows me to get some of the mental side of things, which is very underrated in your weight loss journey, to be able to talk yourself through some of the tough situations you're going through in your life and giving yourself just a moment to where all the other problems you have at home, you don't have to face, because it's your time to go out there and you can just get your grind on, which I think is hugely important. So I would definitely add in the walking. The number 2 thing I'm going to bring to you here is a really simple change that I recently made that I think is going to be helpful for you too. And it's just this simple. I eat rice, and I know a lot of people don't eat rice at all, but those of you that do eat rice, switch from white rice to brown rice. And the reason you want to do this is because studies have shown that you're 4 times more likely to get diabetes if you're eating white rice than you are brown rice. And they've done studies where they fed both groups and they see the rates of their blood sugar, and there is a huge blood sugar increase. And there's tons of science that says why brown rice is more healthy than white rice. But here's the basic idea for you, is that white rice is genetically engineered by people, and they take a lot of the nutrition out of it. There's 4 times more fiber in brown rice than there is in white rice. And the taste, which I thought was a big deal, once you get used to it, it's not really a big deal. So the first few times you eat it, it may be different and you may not like it as much. But if you allow your palate a time to adjust, I think you'll find that the brown rice, you will adjust to it, and that it's just so much more healthy than white rice. So that's a real quick tip there. Number 3, it's similar, but it's going from margarine to butter. A lot of people use margarine because they feel like it's been marketed to them that margarine is more healthy than butter is. Margarine doesn't have fat in it, and we've demystified fats. Well, I'm telling you now, fats are not a bad thing, and that butter is far more healthy than margarine. And it goes back to the same concept as white rice. You see, margarine is created by man in a lab, and they genetically engineered the butter to make margarine, and they genetically engineered it. It's not as good for you. And the bottom line is we have been eating butter for a long time, but margarine is relatively new. So our bodies as humans, as we've evolved, don't really know exactly what to do with the margarine. It spikes our blood sugar, and it does all kinds of things that we really don't want it to do. So just get the margarine out of your life and just replace it with straight up old school butter. My number 4 tip. Now this tip is the one that got me, I think, just a staple of my weight loss journey. And that was I added a 48-hour fast in once a week. Now, the other day somebody had asked me a question about it, so I want to clarify that I do not do the 48-hour fast anymore. Now, maybe 4 times a year, I'm going to throw a 48-hour fast in there. But for the most part, every week for at least 6 to 8 months of my journey, I had a 48-hour fast in there. That allowed me, if I made any mistakes along the way, you guys saw what I ate the other day. You saw that it had a lot of stuff that a lot of people would say is taboo, right? Well, if I made mistakes along the way in my weight loss journey to where I wasn't going to lose weight, that 48-hour fast allowed to make up for those mistakes. It made my body go into body fat burning mode for a longer period of time. And I think that that is a crucial element that helped me along this journey. And I don't think it can be underestimated how powerful adding a 48-hour fast is. And it can be done no matter what your fasting protocol is. Just taking a little break from food once a week while you're in the journey. And again, as you get into maintenance, you can let that go. It's not as important once you're no longer wanting to lose weight. But I think it is crucially important during the process. And once you have gotten to maintenance, I think just throwing a 48-hour fast in there just for health benefits 4 times a year will also help you. So that's why I made the list. Now, the number 5 thing is kind of a 2-part thing, and they're not really related, but I felt like I had really 6 things to go. So I'm going to give you kind of a 2-parter here. One of which is sleeping. And sleeping is so important because it fixes your hormones and your body. It allows yourself the opportunity to rest, and you burn a lot of body fat during your sleeping time. So making sure you're getting an adequate amount of sleep is hugely important. If you're neglecting the sleep all the time, you're really not putting yourself in a good situation. Plus, your body is used to your circadian rhythm and the circadian rhythm of the world around you. And if you can get it all in sync and lined up right, you're going to be less stressed. Your body's going to work more efficiently, which means your hormones are going to work more efficiently, which in my opinion results in better weight loss. So I think being able to sleep the right amount of time and being able to get yourself going in the right way there is hugely important. And if it's something that you can fix it. Focus on it. Do what you have to do to get better sleep for sure. And then on the other side of that, my bonus for this video is going to be, and a reason why I called it the bonus, I would have made it a feature point, but I know that right now in the situation we're in, not everybody has access to gyms. I know that here where I'm at, we can do gyms at 30% capacity now. In most gyms, you can sign up and then you go there. They don't let you just walk in. They don't have a walk-in kind of situation with it. But if you have access to a gym or you have access to a sauna, saunas are great result-making things. Doing a sauna 3 times a week will improve your health and it will improve your weight loss. It will help your metabolism. It will help you in so many small, subtle ways that add up to make a big difference. So when you're really looking at this list, if you nail all 5 things, it's not going to be a monumental weight loss difference. You're not going to turn from a 2-pound a week loss to a 10-pound a week loss. But what you will do is put yourself in a better situation to get a little bit better results and feel better. And that together is going to result in you being a healthier, well-balanced person, even if it doesn't show up on the scale, which is what we all want to do. We all want to be healthier and we want to be well balanced. So I hope that this was helpful, and I hope at least one thing on the list you were like, yeah, you know what, I'm going to add that into my regimen and see what happens. All right, here is a video that YouTube recommends you watch, and over here it's my face. Click on that bad boy and subscribe to this channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for being a weight loss warrior. Peace.